to our Cumberland County Board of Commissioners June the 4th, 2018, 9 o'clock meeting. At this time, we will call on Commissioner Faircloth, and he will do our invocation and our pledge.
Let's stand while we honor God and country, please. Gracious Heavenly Father, thank you once again that we can come into this sanctuary and do the business of our county for our citizens. We ask that you be with us as we deliberate the county business today. We also ask that you be with the family of Robeson County Attorney Patrick Pate, who was tragically killed in an accident yesterday. We ask that this beautiful day remind us of all that you have made and given to us, and that we be grateful and humble in your sight. We ask these things in your name. Amen. Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Chairman, and I love the prayer that Commissioner Faircloth did. I would also like for us to keep in our prayers Dr. Eric Mansfield, one of our former state senators who was involved in the accident on Thursday or Friday. I think it was Friday. And I understand he's doing much better, but if we could keep him in our prayers also. One of all our doctors.
We are at the approval of the agenda. Call for a motion as second.
Mr. Chairman,
to approve the agenda.
Could I make one slight clarification, please? On the closed session, could we change that from attorney-client to personnel, which is 143, 318, 11A6?
Okay.
In addition to the attorney-client?
No, remove attorney-client and add personnel.
Okay.
Thank you.
As amended, I would second Mr. Adams' motion to approve the agenda.
Okay. All those in favor?
Unanimous.
Okay.
Item 2, Mr. Chairman, is a presentation by the Fayetteville Cumberland Human Relations Commission on the 2017-18 annual report. And today we have the chair, Ms. Sheila Cuffey. Please come forward. Welcome.
Good morning, Commissioner Lancaster and fellow commissioners. It is always an honor and a privilege to come before you. I greet you on behalf of all of our Fayetteville Cumberland Human Relations Commissioners many who are working this morning and aren't able to be here, as well as our director, Dr. Anthony Wade. This morning, I would like to just tell you that it's been a great year for us. I am coming to the end of my term, so it just gives me even more pride to tell you all the great things that our commission and the Human Relations Department has been involved with. These are a few of our commissioners. Not everyone is pictured there, but we have this year we tried to strive to make sure that we were very inclusive in the selections and helping you all select those who represent our city and the county. Some of our commissioners are Vicki Tichy Dukes, who was our vice chair, Maybelline Rodriguez Loriana, our secretary, Antoinette Morris, who is here with me today, Greg Fox, Donna Pelham, Ingrid Marthy, Wesley Fountain, Ngozi Kamalu, Kevin Brooks, who is a county appointee, Zara Cole, Melba Conley, Mark Kendrick, also another county appointee, Jeffrey Wire, Georgiana Pinckney, a county appointee, Linda Amos, another county appointee, Robert McRae, Lieutenant Colonel Julia Kabiska, and Mylette Harris. Linda Amos is also coming to the end of her term as well. Linda was instrumental with helping us with raising funds through our annual recognition program that we have each year. She has also been the chair of the Martin Luther King Scholarship Committee this year, and during her tenure, she was able to award 40 scholarships in these 4 years. So I hope that as she comes to the close of her term that you all recognize her at some point. Eric Olson was another person who served with us. Eric Olson was on active duty. He was a lieutenant colonel with FORSCOM until his replacement came when he retired. He continued to be with us and to work alongside of us. And so we hope that there will be an opportunity for Eric to return at some point. Crystal Moore Williams and Tech Sergeant Jesse Dale Walker were others. Our commissioners have been very strategic in a lot of things that we've been doing this year. We are a working commission, and we are very engaged in the community. We take opportunities to teach one another, to prepare one another. We are fortunate that the majority of our commissioners this year are Defense Employment, Equal Employment Opportunity Management Institute trained, trained. They have backgrounds in EEO as well as I have in the past. So we all have had some background with sexual harassment, with SHARP, and things of that nature. These are some of the things that we were busy with this year. By request, provided assistance and collaboration to the Department of Justice's Community Relations Service, strengthening police and community partnerships, making communities safer. This was an opportunity to work with the DOJ from the Atlanta office that came on site, and they got feedback from us as to a curriculum that they're trying to start nationwide. So we are honored that they selected our Human Relations Commission to be a part of that. We've also been involved in the community with Bridging the Gap, the first social community project headed by City Councilwoman Tisha Waddell. Our annual recognition reception is our cash cow, as you could say, for our Martin Luther King scholarships. We were honored this year to have our 50th year anniversary. Our theme this year was 50 years making fairness, equality, and unity a way of life. We honored Commissioner Evans during this period as well. Our annual Lifetime Achievement Award was presented to Sergeant Major retired Robert McRae, who has given 25 years to the commission. He's given 25 years also to the Army active duty and as a civilian as the director of EEO there on Fort Bragg. He's been the MLK Scholarship Committee chair for many years, and to my knowledge, he has given out over 100 scholarships. The commission continues to be involved with, collaborate with throughout the community. We have a community conversation coalition that we partner with Jane Casto at the Cumberland County Library, as well as Delta Sigma Theta, Quaker House Now, the Teachers Association. And what we do is we try to have each month some type of a conversation about race relations throughout the community. And here we had one on mass incarceration conversations. We continue to get out and inform the public about the things that we are doing, who we are, trying to become branded, so that the community knows that they have a place that they can come and speak to us about anything. We've been in the International Folks Festival, the WIDU annual events, and the anniversary events, as well as the Dogwood Festival. We've had our Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. scholarships. In 2017, we gave out 10 scholarships, as well as in 2018. And these young people, I tell you, one young man was #1 in his class. He just blew us away. The majority of them had at least a 4.0, no lower than about a 3.6 GPA that we gave those scholarships to this year. The commission was also involved in meeting the staff with the North Carolina Office of Administrative Hearings and local commissioners throughout the state. The meeting was organized by the Human Relations Department staff and at the request of the North Carolina Office of Administrative Hearings. This year, we had our first workplace sexual harassment, sexual assault awareness symposium because of the Me Too campaign and the Time's Up, we were able to pull all of our resources. As I said, most of us have that type of background, so we're able to offer that to the community. We've engaged with the district attorney's office, with DA West. At that time, we were able to consult with him about an issue that was raised during one of our public hearings. A citizen came in and had some concerns about something that went on with the court system, and we were able to discuss that with him. And of course, our presentation to you last year. We've had our meetings in the town hall of the town of Spring Lake with Mayor Dobson and the town manager, Daniel Gerald. We've also engaged with the infamous Cumberland County Manager, Amy Cannon, who has supported a lot of our ventures. She was with us on our annual recognition as someone on our congratulatory line. She's also discussed with us the possibility of setting up our team for rapid response in times of crisis. And so she has given her support for that as well. We've engaged with the Board of Education as well as the Cumberland Community Foundation. We partner and collaborate with Greater Fayetteville United, a group that is made up of local leaders, nonprofits, staff, and we got together and we did a social capital survey throughout Cumberland County. We sent out over 2,000 surveys. We got 615 back. And from there, we do have a final report. The commission hosted the forum to give the report out to the citizens, and I believe there were a few commissioners and councilmen who attend as well. We've had partnerships where we've spoken with the Latinos United for Progress. We partner with Fort Bragg, where we engage with their special emphasis programs that they have each month: Black History Month, Women's History Month, Latino Month. This month it was Asian Pacific Month, and in the past Dr. Wade has presented various classes and presentations to the military as well. So we've provided sponsorships for 12 community engagement meetings, including Greater Fayetteville United, and in 2017, the Hunger and Homeless Stand Down. We've supported Pathways for Prosperity initiatives, Action Pathways and Partnership for Children. We've supported the 2017-18 Fayetteville Fair Housing Board events. And as a result of in-kind value, as of May 31st, the Human Relations Commissioners have contributed 1,123 and 83.83 hours of volunteer service, resulting in a savings in terms of in-kind dollars, $25,836.81. So we are proud, we are happy to serve our community. We thank you for the opportunity to highlight what we've done this year for the county, and we hope that to continue to have your support and your blessings. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any comments? Again, thank you for coming, and thank you for what our Cumberland County Human Relations does for our residents.
Thank you so much, sir.
And thanks for the ones that came this morning.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
As we go into presentations, I think it would be appropriate to mention our Jack Brett girls softball team, if that hasn't already been mentioned today. They won the state 4A championship yesterday.
Yes.
I think that's a big celebration for Cumberland County.
Yes, we need to get those ladies here.
I think that'd be great.
We need to get on here.
And as we do that, out at New Life, they won a national championship in basketball too. So they won the national, they won the state and they won the national. So a lot of things going on. A lot of things in the New Life Christian Academy. No,
I never heard.
Yeah. They do a lot of good things.
On Hope Loop Road.
You just let me say mine.
Yeah.
I did not. You reminded me. Thank you, Mr. Keith. Love you to death.
We are at consent agenda. Anything to be pulled from consent?
Move that we approve the consent agenda.
Okay, do we have a second? All right, all those in favor?
Unanimous.
Okay.
Item number 4, Mr. Chairman, is a public hearing on the proposed economic development incentives for Project Intelligence, and I'd like to ask Robert Van Giens to come forward and to give some background information before the public hearing.
Okay. Good morning, Robert.
Good morning. Good morning, commissioners, staff. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for scheduling this required public hearing to consider an economic development incentive package for Project Intelligence. This is an existing company with some operations in Cumberland County currently, and they specialize in management consulting and engineering services. The expanded operations would initially be located in an existing building within the city of Fayetteville with continued growth to lead to additional space. If we are successful in securing the project, it would retain 40 existing jobs through December 1st, 2022, create 178 new jobs by December 31st, 2020, with 208 jobs projected by 2023. The company offers a competitive annual salary. These positions would average $64,300 per job. They offer a comprehensive benefits package. I think important to note about this project, sometimes we see projects with a few salaries on one end of the spectrum and a whole lot lower. Here, the lowest position of these 208 is $50,000 a year. So all positions have above our average, local average salary. The company would make an initial investment of $1.2 million, with future investment expected to exceed $5 million. It is competitive in nature as the company has operations in multiple states. This would, if we're successful, reinforce their operations here and substantially expand them. They've also expressed an interest in working with the community to secure talent from non-traditional applicants, which I think is something we would like to see more people here in our community finding a pathway to jobs like this and long-term careers. We're excited about that, and also working with Fort Bragg to attract and retrain soldiers transitioning in the private sector. Notice for the public hearing was published May 25th as required. Providing the notice for today, we respectfully request that you hold this public hearing for Project Intelligence, and after the public hearing, consider approval of a local incentive grant in amount not to exceed $89,000. And we are working with the City of Fayetteville and the State of North Carolina to develop a comprehensive package to hopefully secure this investment. Okay. With that, I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
At this time, we will open the public hearing. Madam Clerk, any speakers?
There are no speakers.
We will close the public hearing. Any questions, discussion, anything from Robert? If not, we'll call for a motion to approve.
Move that we approve the plan.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Unanimous.
It's unanimous.
Thank you very much.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
Robert.
it.
Keep on bringing them. Under items of business, approval of local workforce development area annual plan.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to ask our Workforce Development Director, Ms. Nidra Rodriguez, to come forward and provide some background information and answer any questions.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you again.
Nice to see you guys. Forgive me if I'm a little bit nervous. Basically, what this is Section 108 out of the Workforce Innovations and Opportunities Act requires us to requires us to have a 4-year annual plan, of which we review that annually. The 3rd year, we're looking at regional information and updating that information to what has changed in our community. Within our plan, we look at, we analyze the regional economic conditions, look into the knowledge, skills, and abilities that the employer, both the job seeker and employer, need to be successful in our communities. We analyze the current labor market, as well as looking into analysis of education and training that's being offered in our community. This plan is a plan that, in essence, it just updates from year to year those informations that have changed from the prior fiscal year. And this plan must be maintained at the state level for 4 years as they rotate out. So, does anyone have any questions?
Commissioner Keith?
No, sir.
Okay. I must have missed you a while ago. Okay. If no questions, any discussion, we'll call on them. How about a motion?
I move that we, now I need my glasses. approve the Workforce Development Area Annual Plan.
We have a motion?
Second.
Have a second? Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor?
Unanimous.
That's unanimous.
Thank you, guys.
We're under nominations. Cumberland County Workforce Development Board, there are 3 vacancies. Call for nominations. Okay. Commissioner Evans, your light is on.
Thank you, sir. I would like to nominate Kevin Brooks, business representative.
Okay. Kevin Brooks, business representative. 2 more. Commissioner Council.
I'd like to nominate Sherry Turner.
Sherry Turner.
And Naish Mehta.
That gives us our 3. Do you, Commissioner Fairclough?
I'd like to nominate Kurt Devier.
Kurt Devier, okay. Any other nominations? Commissioner Boos?
Gary Burton.
Okay. Any others?
No, but I would ask that, I think some of them are specific. So I guess, are those last 2 for the business part or where? I think they're category specific.
My screen blanked out.
One of them, I mean, there are 2 that are for the business, and then the other one, I think Mita was, the last person was, yeah.
All of them are business.
Are they all business?
According to the memo.
Okay,
Yeah, under the one subcategory is all, so.
okay.
Everybody good? All business?
That's good, yeah.
Okay. We're under now, item number 7 will be appointments to the ABC Board. There are 2 vacancies. Commissioner Boos.
First of all, I'd like to thank and apologize to our board attorney. I called him over the weekend, and I always told him I wouldn't do that because I know how much I love getting calls over the weekend. But appreciate this memo you gave us as far as the update on where we were last time out, trying to get these positions filled. And if I could just bring it up to speed, there has not been a waiver of our usual policy/procedure of 2 consecutive boards yet on any of these, has there?
You wouldn't do that until you actually make the appointment.
Okay. All right. So,
no.
but so no, and there has not been, what is the exact term left on Mr. Edge's seat? Is that a 1-year, 2-year vacancy?
I don't remember, but I looked it up, and it was more than half the term left. I did remember that.
What does that do for somebody like Joe Jones gets appointed to that? Is that considered, like when he comes up, has he filled a 1
That would be a regular appointment.
So that person is eligible for another reappointment?
Would be appointment for 1 more reappointment.
I got a question.
Thank you.
Okay. Commissioner Keith?
Yeah, thank you. And I think this goes to the attorney also. All 3 of these individuals are very qualified. And I'm not going to have any problem however this all turns out. But I had a little, did we do this the best way? Because there seemed to be a lot of, did we do it the right way? Did we do it the best way?
Well, you know, without knowing who you're going to nominate, I mean, there's not much of a way to clarify that in advance. But, I mean, it was nothing wrong, I don't think, with the way it was done in the sense that you nominated, all you've done at this point is make some nominations.
But again, weren't we having to deal with the extension? Wasn't there a request for an extension?
There was a request, the request was for the extension of Mr. Harden's term for 1 year, and you don't have the statutory authority to do that because the terms are 3 years. But
Okay.
there have been occasions in the past when you have received a request from the board members or, you know, some staff members for an extension, and you have went ahead and done a term, a full term, or an extension for those you could. You have found that to be a circumstance that warranted waiving your Rule 29 two-term limit.
Okay.
Commissioner Council?
As you know, I brought this to you at the request of the director of the ABC board for your consideration, as I explained. And that's why I went ahead and nominated Mr. Harden for who is presently the chair, for a full, to complete Kenneth's position so that there would not be a break-in service. It was at a request, and that's what I did. And I think some of you had already talked with Mr. Harden about it before I received the letter.
Okay, Commissioner Booth, then Faircloth, then Adams.
Well, I've gotten a lot of calls, not on, like, as Mr. Keefe said, any of the people involved, but the question about the process, about extensions. No one could find anything where we can extend stuff. We can reappoint, but to do a half or a 1/3 term of the next year, and procedurally, just to get something out there, I'll nominate Mr. Crenshaw and Mr. Bachman for the 2 open seats without having to deviate from our policy. And if somebody wants to do some deviation, that'll at least get it out there.
Okay, we have a motion and we have a second. And Mr. Faircloth, I see your name, and your light is still on.
Question I have is for the county attorney. Do we need to take a separate vote to waive the policy if we need to?
You
Or would
can,
it be just
if
be
you
a
were,
de facto waiver?
if you were to appoint or make a motion to appoint Mr. Harden, then you would make that as part of your motion. That'd be the best way to do that. Because, I mean, if you make a motion to appoint him, you are obviously waiving it, but you would just find the special circumstance being, as Ms. Council expressed, the request from the general manager.
I'd like to remind the board that what's happening here, and the reason that that David requested that Wade be extended was because we're losing 2 veteran members right here at one time. Wade's going off, and Ken's going off, and that leaves kind of a void there. So that was the reason for doing that.
Right.
And I don't see any problem honoring the request. I know, Glenn, I remember when I first came back, Jimmy and I first came back on the board, we were trying to get you extended.
Yeah, but I didn't get extended.
What tell me, refresh my memory, what happened on that?
I think y'all kicked me to the curb.
Did we?
Yeah, y'all kicked me to the curb and I went off.
Is that way? Okay, all right, I get that.
But you did try, and there was a request.
We tried.
And I think it went the same way, Marshall. You did. It was a request, but I think they said the way the policy read, and that was fine by me because that was the policy. So
I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So there's a motion now.
yes,
We
there's
have a motion and we have a second.
What?
Commissioner Booth, would you restate your motion, please?
Well, mine is for the 2 non-renewals at this point to be in furtherance of the policy as it is right now without any waivers. So that was to get 2 of the 3 that are, which is Crenshaw and Bachman.
Okay, we have a motion
It's called the Adams motion.
and we have a second.
Second.
We have a second. Any further discussion?
Mr. Chairman, I think the clerk has. I think she's perplexed.
I just need to clarify, is this a motion to nominate or appoint?
Appoint.
Okay, and could you repeat the motion, please?
Motion to appoint Crenshaw and Bachman.
That's it.
And the Crenshaw
And crit.
Edge's seat, Crenshaw to Edge's seat.
Crenshaw to Edge's seat,
And then Bachman to the full term?
to the open seat vacated by the expiration of Mr. Harden's 2 terms.
Everybody clear on that?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right. In that case, I'll call for your vote. All those in favor?
Voting in favor, Commissioners Lancaster, Booth, Adams, and Evans. Voting in opposition, Commissioners Faircloth, Keefe, and Council.
Closed session?
Yes, sir,
Mr.
personnel
Chair.
I
matter.
move that we, Attorney Booth, Attorney Commissioner Booth.
I just move we go into closed session pursuant to 143, 318, 11A6.
Second.
Second.
Okay. We have a motion, we have a second. All those in favor?
Unanimous.
We're in closed session. Thank you.
Michael.
Update, your source for information about Cumberland County news and events. I'm your host, Geneve Mankel. Residents who would like to get involved in their local government can do so by participating on a citizen advisory board. There are more than 30 boards in the county, ranging from the Animal Control Board to the Farm Advisory Board to the Joint Planning Board. Each board has a statutory authorization, member specifications, term limits, compensation, and duties. Applications may be submitted at any time and will be considered when an opening occurs. For a complete listing of citizen advisory boards, vacancies, membership requirements, and applications, visit the Cumberland County website at co.cumberland.nc.us and select Appointed Boards under the Your Gov button. Spring is finally here, but along with our beautiful weather comes mosquitoes. To help keep mosquitoes at bay, pick up free mosquito dunks at the Cumberland County Department of Public Health. Mosquito dunks are a biological pest control agent that kills mosquito larvae while being non-toxic to fish, birds, wildlife, and pets. County residents can pick up a 2-month supply of the mosquito control product in the Environmental Health section, located on the 3rd floor of the Health Department at 1235 Ramsey Street, Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. The floating dunks can be placed in lakes, ponds, bird baths, flower pots, and anywhere else there is standing water, which can create a breeding ground for mosquitoes. Each dunk is effective for 30 days in standing water and will cover 100 square feet of surface. In addition to using mosquito dunks, residents are encouraged to use the tip and toss method to control mosquitoes. Tip over any container that has standing water, including tires, flower pots, buckets, jars and barrels, and replace water in bird baths weekly. Mosquitoes can breed in as little as 1 ounce of water. For more information about mosquito dunks, call the Health Department at 910-433-3600. Cumberland County residents are invited to complete a community health opinion survey as part of the 2018 Community Health Needs Assessment. The Cumberland County Department of Public Health and Cape Fear Valley Health are collaborating with other organizations and agencies to complete the 2018 Community Health Needs Assessment. The survey will gather information about the health and well-being of Cumberland County residents and help identify needs, concerns, and health problems based upon community opinion. Residents are asked to take a few minutes to complete the online survey by June 30th. To access the survey, go to co.cumberland.nc.us/health. The survey is available in English and Spanish. For a paper copy of the survey, visit the Health Department at 1235 Ramsey Street. Farmers, gardeners, or anyone who plans to plant a lawn or garden can have their soil tested through the Cumberland County Cooperative Extension Office. Soil tests provide both a detailed analysis of soil nutrient levels and specific fertilizer recommendations. Residents can pick up their free soil sample test kits at the Extension Office at 301 East Mountain Drive. Soil analysis is free from April through November, and from December through March there is a $4 fee. For more information about soil samples, call the Extension Office at 910-321-6860. The Cumberland County Cooperative Extension Office is accepting nominations for the 2018 Cumberland County Agricultural Hall of Fame. The Agricultural Hall of Fame honors county residents who have made significant contributions to agriculture, home economics, youth development, or rural communities. Membership in the Hall of Fame has been awarded to individuals annually since 1989. The Agricultural Hall of Fame is located in the Cumberland County Cooperative Extension Office. Nomination forms are available by calling 910-321-6405 or on the Cooperative Extension website at cumberland.ces.ncsu.edu. Completed nomination forms with supporting documentation must be received by June 30th at 5 p.m. Late submissions will not be considered. Nominations will be reviewed and be submitted to the Cumberland County Board of Commissioners for consideration and selection into the Hall of Fame. The recipient will be honored in November during the annual Farm City Week celebration event. Do you know of a property in Cumberland County that you think should be recognized for improving the appearance of our community? You can nominate properties for the Cumberland County and City of Fayetteville Joint Appearance Awards. The annual program is accepting nominations through the 1st of June. There are more than a dozen categories for new and existing residential and multifamily structures, landscaping projects, historical and revitalized buildings. For more information and to obtain a nomination form, go to the City of Fayetteville's website at fayetteville.nc.gov. Thank you for watching this edition of Cumberland Update. If you would like more information about your county government, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or visit our website. Cumberland County, caring, committed community.
What are your plans this summer? Do you like to hang out with your friends? What about playing your favorite video or board game? How about competing in an exciting competition? The library is the place to be this summer. Chill out with your friends during a late night lock-in. Learn some hip-hop moves or listen to K-pop. Keep track of your reading and win sports bottles or fidget cube. Win a popular book of your choice. You could even win a $25 and a $50 gift card for all your reading. Come out to the library for books, movies, music, games, and more. Because libraries rock!
This summer, libraries rock, and we want you to read books, make music, and win prizes. You'll find fun things to do at the public library, like meeting Clifford the Big Red Dog or Pete the Cat. You and your friends can make guitar picks. Don't worry, we'll show you how. Or you can make your own music with kazoos and percussion instruments. You may even get to meet a bagpiper and hear him pipe. Get started by picking up your reading chart or go online to print one at home. Color each note to keep track of your reading time. Read for 5 hours and collect a prize. Now you've got the beat. Read 5 more hours, nice melody, collect a book, and add your name to CC Leopard's reading banner. When you reach 20 hours, collect another prize and your reading certificate. But don't stop there. Keep reading for chances to enter a special prize drawing. There's much more to see and do this summer at the library. Read books, make music, win prizes. Libraries rock.
I'm Liz Lottie. I'm the livestock agent with Cumberland County Cooperative Extension. Cooperative Extension is an extension of the two land-grant universities of North Carolina, North Carolina State University and North Carolina A&T University, and we bring research-based information from those universities to the citizens of Cumberland County. We focus on 3 areas: 4-H, which is youth development; family and consumer sciences, which focus on nutrition and health; and we also focus on agriculture, and we do horticulture and home gardens, row crops, which include corn and soybeans, and livestock production.
Our 4-H youth development program offers a number of different opportunities for youth to get involved. One thing that we do is we work with youth and livestock, where kids get to come here during the summer for a couple of days and learn about goats and chickens mainly. And we also tour farms that have beef cattle on them. We provide the Regional Chicken Project, which is where kids are able to get baby chicks, learn how to raise them and take care of them, and they also learn how to show them. And this project helps with record-keeping skills as well as responsibility. We have a Junior Master Gardener program that consists of a 5-week camp over the summer where the youth participants increase their knowledge about the science of horticulture. We also have school gardens at many of the elementary schools around the county so that students can learn how to grow and plant food and harvest their own food. 4-H also provides public speaking competitions and project record book competitions, as well as community service projects and summer fun workshops that span from June until August. There are also a number of 4-H clubs located on Fort Bragg. They're always looking for new volunteers to create fun learning environments for youth 5 to 18. The Family and Consumer Sciences program offers a number of different classes that people can attend. One of our largest classes is the Better Living series, which consists of 22 research-based workshops that teach citizens about gardening, healthy food preparation, and home food preservation. Another program that we offer is Steps to Health, which provides weekly classes to students on the importance of healthy eating and physical activity. 153 students participated in learning the importance of eating fruits and vegetables, drinking plenty of water, and getting exercise. We also provide employee wellness classes, which gives them hands-on healthy cooking classes for county employees. We provide food preservation classes. Through hands-on learning, participants are able to learn the correct process for canning low and high acid foods, freezing, and dehydrating. Some other workshops we provide with Family and Consumer Sciences is the Farm to Table workshops, where participants get to visit local farms to see how foods are grown and harvested. And then once they've picked those plants, they'll come back to the office and then they get to prepare healthy dishes using the fresh fruits and vegetables that they've picked from the farm. The agriculture program here at Cumberland County Cooperative Extension focuses on 3 main areas: horticulture, row crops, and livestock. And within those, we have a number of different programs that we offer. We have pesticide certification classes. We also manage the pesticide recycling program here in the county. We have a beekeeping program. We also have a Beekeepers Association who meets monthly for educational meetings. We have the Extension Master Gardener Volunteer Program, which ranks 6th in the state with 72 members contributing over 10,000 volunteer hours in our community annually. You can always call the Master Gardener Volunteer Hotline if you have any questions about your yard or garden. Through the agriculture program, we also offer a training for civil affairs soldiers who work on Fort Bragg on basic livestock production, vegetable and crop production. We offer beef quality assurance and pork quality assurance certification trainings for farmers. The agriculture program also partners with 2 local middle schools to provide agriculture awareness education to their 8th grade students. We offer an annual farm tour where people from the county can come and learn more about agriculture in Cumberland County and how important it is to our community.
We help local farmers troubleshoot anything that's going wrong on their farm that we can help with. We help with weed identification, disease identification. We help them by taking soil samples. We can take forage samples, and we give them a lot of information on production, on how to make their farm more profitable. We can provide one-on-one assistance to anybody in the county who's interested in agriculture. You can also come in with your gardening questions and talk to some of our master gardeners. You can either call their hotline or come in and visit them Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information, you can give us a call at 910-321-6860 or visit our website at cumberland.ces.ncsu.edu. And remember, you can always like us on Facebook.
You will soon need 2 forms of ID to fly unless you have a passport or a North Carolina Real ID. A Real ID is a traditional driver license or ID card with a star. It can also be used for visiting military bases where it's already required. To obtain your first Real ID, visit the DMV in person with documents that verify your identity and permanent address. Find out more about Real ID and how to get one at ncrealid.gov.
Hello, I'm Ifitayo Farrakhan with Cumberland County Community Transportation Program. I am the Community Transportation Program Coordinator. We provide Cumberland County residents with reliable, dependable, affordable transportation. The residents that we serve are in need of our services because they find themselves without a vehicle, they do not live on the city bus line, and they're in the rural areas of Cumberland County. We provide the Cumberland County residents with these services. In order to maintain quality of life, these services are important to them. They can do their shopping, they can do their personal errands, and work and school. In order for them to be eligible for our program, they can call 910-678-7619. We will ask them some questions, and we will also refer them to other agencies if necessary.
My name is Tarika Fuller. I'm a nurse practitioner in the Cumberland County Department of Public Health. We provide care to all members of the community, which includes the underinsured and the uninsured, also those who are in poverty, and also patients who have limited access to health care in the community. We offer low to no cost health care services to our population, and we care for adults, men and women, children, and we offer services in 9 different clinics, which includes the family planning, teen wellness, child health, adult health, and also the STD clinic. We also provide services such as immunizations and also healthcare education. The health department provides access to healthcare to various individuals in our community who otherwise would not have any type of access to healthcare. With the health department, it provides a healthier community for our residents.
Hello, I'm Dee Taylor, the Interim Director for Cumberland County Community Development. The underserved populations that we serve include those who are low to moderate income or those who are homeless or at risk of being homeless. Our program's goals are to either benefit the low to moderate income residents in the community, eliminate slum and blighted areas, or address an urgent need in the community. And another goal of ours is to also expand affordable housing. So community development offers a variety of programs in the department. One of the major programs that we do offer is our minor repair program and our regular housing rehabilitation program. The purpose of that program is to provide home repair assistance to homeowners who are in need of home repairs and to bring their homes up to standards. And also, we have the Home Buyers Program, which can be used for gap financing or down payment and closing costs. We have programs that provide assistance to those who are homeless or at risk of being homeless, which can be in the form of rental assistance, providing security deposits or utility assistance. And we usually subcontract with agencies to provide those services. We also partner with nonprofit agencies or other units of local government to provide human services type
Yes, one more scene.
And I said, she said we need to talk
Happy
about
100th anniversary. Say what? Happy 100th anniversary.
Okay, that's the last, that's the last
And you guys are gonna do it together.
Happy 100th anniversary for Rex.
To hear that from him.
I threw my cheat sheet away, so I cheated.
Well, what I'll probably do is have you guys have so three sitting and 4 standing on the back on front.
Okay, thank you.
I'm rounding them up. Curtis? What's up?
They have to recess the meeting. They have to adjourn. Oh, yes, okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was telling Mike, that's the first time I seen him send an email that was bad. Man, sounded terrible.
Go for that. Go for that. Go for that.
I'm sorry, you know I'm hard of hearing.
He's so quiet, I forget.
You got to pull up some. I'm not experienced, Charles. There you go.
Rick, did you send that letter yet to Parks and Rec? Thank you.
Good. Entertain a motion to come out of closed session.
So moved.
Second.
A second, a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Unanimous?
Good, we're out of closed session. Now,
So I can see it.
you ready for the video?
Yes, sir.
Where
We
Michael
need-
Booth?
Well, now we're going to adjourn.
No, he's not adjourning yet. I don't know.
Did you
Where's
want to
Michael?
do the video?
Are we adjourned?
Motion to adjourn.
We have a motion
Oh.
to
Second.
adjourn. Okay,
Oh.
all those in favor? Okay, we are adjourned.
We came out of closed session.
Michael?
Just don't go anywhere.